What's up, guys? Today we're going to be going over an aim routine, some aim training that I like to do, specifically on controller, but you can do the same thing on mouse and keyboard if you'd like. And they added some nice features in the training to add different training parameters, and you can save them. So I have a horizontal tracking one, a vertical tracking one, and a random tracking. And I like to start off with horizontal tracking, and I like to use Mantis because she moves a little bit quicker. And then we like a fixed target distance at 30 meters. That's what I like to start off with. As you move on, you can change the fixed distance to whatever you'd like to work on. If you want to work on more up close stuff, you can get closer to the targets or you can move it farther away. And then we want the targets to be moving horizontally, and we want this movement speed to be super fast. The reason for this is once you change it to normal movement speed, it's going to feel a lot easier to track targets because you're used to that faster movement speed. You hear basketball players talking about how once they can slow the game down, that's when the game becomes easier. And that's kind of what we want to do, is like simulate an environment where things are moving quicker and things are harder. So once you're actually playing a game, it's going to feel easier. And then we're going to have a quantity of 3. This will help with tracking individual targets if you need to. So choosing a target you want to track and actually just focusing on that target. And then the rest, we just have toggled off, health restore off, timer off. You can have the music on if you want, but that doesn't really matter. And I like to start off with a single fire hit scan hero. So like Adam Warlock, Hela, Jean Grey, those are good options. I like to do Adam Warlock because he doesn't do any like after kill explosions or anything, or no extra damage. So I like to do Adam Warlock. And if I'm just warming up before I'm starting to play, I like to go to a total score of 25. And then if I'm wanting to like actually just aim train, I can go to like 50, 75, 100, whatever I want to do, as long as my hand doesn't start to hurt. Yeah, you don't want hand pain. So as soon as you feel that hand pain creeping in, just take a break, maybe come back another day. But yeah, I like to start off with this just to get some first shot accuracy dialed in. And I haven't warmed up yet, but yeah, you just do this until you hit 25 if you're warming up before playing for real. And then once you do that, you'll swap to... Oh, those were some bad shots. You'll swap to vertical tracking. And this is Iron Man on vertical. Same settings pretty much. And this will just help you dial in some of that micro vertical adjustments. Go ahead and start that. Do the same thing. This one isn't as useful, but just, yeah, it'll help with those little micro adjustments. And try and go for headshots if you can. And then once I do that, I'll swap to both of them combined, random tracking. So this is the same thing with Iron Man, but move action is random instead. And I think this is by far the most useful one, just because it's everything incorporated into one. And notice how I'm trying to track an individual target.
Cosmic balance is restored.
And after I get a kill, I like to reload, so like a fresh slate. And you want to like move how you would in a game as well, depending on the character you're doing. So like with Adam Warlock, it's good to like kind of stop before you shoot. These types of characters, it's good to like stop before you shoot a little bit. And once I do that, I'll start over on horizontal tracking, and I'll swap to Punisher. You can do any hero that you want, but these are like the heroes that I like to do as just a general training. Even though I don't play them as much, it's just good aim training. So yeah, I'm going to do the same exact thing on Punisher. And then go through all the trainings, go through vertical again, and then the random one as well. Then once I do that, I can choose to switch the target distance if I want to, and kind of just rinse and repeat. It's kind of all up to you how you want to train, what hero you want to train on. And I didn't mention at the beginning, but your settings are like super important for aim training and just improving your aim in general. And I made a settings video specifically for controller that goes over different settings for each curve type. And I think that's very useful because everyone is different. Everyone likes different curve types. The settings I'm using right now, dual zone S curve, 200, 150. This is a 4:3 ratio. You can copy these settings if you want, but yeah, make sure you dial in your settings before you do this, so you get used to the settings that you're using. But yeah, this is honestly, I have a lot of fun aim training, and I've noticed quite a bit of improvement just warming up before each game. I noticed those play sessions are a lot better once I do aim training. So yeah, I recommend you guys give this a try. Let me know if it's helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, more aiming techniques, like strafing patterns and how that improves aim, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, hopefully this is helpful. I will see you guys in the next one.